Hello everybody. Welcome back to Stranded Deep. I'm semi-intentional, and this is another playthrough that, well, you obviously clicked on. Now, in the last episode that I told you guys that I was going to try to get a little bit of a house and a fire going. In the meantime, then showed you that little glitch with the water where it had completely flooded over. If you can't tell, it's daytime now, so it's a little easier to see. Ding! My crabs are done. Yeah, like I've had to chop everything while floating in the water, which isn't too hard. I mean, the sharks kind of make it a giant pain in the ass, but let's go get my crab off the fire spit real quick. Okay. Sup, crab? Delicious crab. Do we need to eat right now? We need to eat one. I'm not going to waste a crab on one bar of hunger. I'm going to keep my crabs out here. No. In the water. Nice and fresh. Natural habitat. Half and half, really. Not completely habitat. I don't know. I'm no crab specialist. I have a new crab on the spit. I'll show you this little house we got going on here. It's a little shack, nothing too crazy. Got a door on it. Keep unwanted predators that don't exist in this game right now just yet. There's the windows. And when I first started playing this, there wasn't doors or windows. It was just like walls and roof and floor. That's about it. A little bed, getting here. Uncomfortable as shit, but I guess when you're out here in the middle of effing nowhere, it's really not that big a deal. All right. My plan for the day is I am actually I got my compass. If you see it right there, compass, invincible. I'm gonna drop this hammer off because I only need it for building it. I'm gonna head to another island. I need lashing and rocks because I am basically out on this island. The crab's done. I'm gonna take this crab with me in case I get hungry. Put another one on the spit before I leave. That's best to keep these things rolling permanently. You want as much food as you can. Trust me. Take my crab out. All right, my paddle. It's got a couple of engines and whatnot. You guys remember me getting those. I gotta get rid of this crap out of my raft real quick. It's kind of holding me down. More morphine. Found that first episode. In the engine. Okay. Goodbye to you. Toss you off the side. Lighter as well. And a weapon, compass, snack, and my paddle. Alright. Let's get this out here. Whenever you leave your island, it is literally best to check your directional first and memorize it. So the island I'm headed to, right there off in the distance, that seems to be really fucking far. But every time you look at an island, it seems like it gets farther away. So actually, let's do that one, which is 240. 240 from my island, which means it's going to be 60 back. 60 back. The math's not that hard. If you can't do it quick enough, you can just kind of look down at your compass. Before we go anywhere, I want to save because I don't know. I have an odd feeling that I'll get bit up by a shark or run into a great white or something. Actually, I would rather run into a great white than a fucking marlin. I mean, I think it's a marlin. In this, I mean, they kind of look like sailfish almost, but like these things are aggressive. I don't know if they've changed it since everything's like come out. Like I don't know if they've changed it since everything came out, but when I played earlier, like these things, oh my god, they would not leave you alone. I didn't really get attacked by them, but they just wanted to eat my boat for some crazy reason. I don't exactly get why. But I mean, like I was knocked 50 foot up in the air, landed back down on my raft, broke my legs falling onto it. It was a bad time. So we're paddling out. I'm sorry, it's not very exciting. The paddling to new islands is fairly repetitive and boring. Unless a shark comes. Then it's a problem. A bad problem. God, it takes forever to get to the next area. A little easier once I put together a boat motor and everything. I think it's like, a prop, a carburetor, a motor, a fuel tank, a stick, and some duct tape. Yeah, that's it. Jerry can too. The gas can for anybody in America. No racism, just saying. It's rarity you hear somebody call it a jerry can here. Yeah, America. No, not really. I can see the island. Sweet. Sweet tits. Little fishies. Little fishies floating around underneath me. Yeah. Something. I see no sharks or nothing yet. Luckily enough, it's been a fairly boring trip, I guess. There's I don't know if anybody else saw that, but there's like this weird white spot in the water over slightly to my right that seemed to be a lovely little glitch. I mean, it seems to be a couple of... Let's get out my machete just in case. See a couple of sets of bubbles over here that I'm definitely about to scour. There's 3. I don't hear the shark music. So let's do this. Oh look, another one of these ships. Be careful if you get flippers. I can swim like a damn champion now. If you get near the lionfish, they will fuck you up something fierce. They're not very nice. You get poisoned to shitting back, and again, you're just gonna have a bad time. God, I've got so many engines. I don't need them. Buckets of seawaters and binoculars. Binoculars have to be the most useless freaking thing I've noticed in the game. No. As far as usable items, there's something called a whistle. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you like you guys don't know what a whistle is, but in this game, whistle roughly translates to pointless item. I believe is what it really means. Scholars dictate the meaning was lost for generations. Next boat. Wait a minute, what? Is it the same? No, it's just, wow, that's weird. It's open already. Huh. I mean, I know it really doesn't sound like much, but I have yet to find a boat where everything is already, like, the door's open too. Wait a minute, is this... Oh, this is the first island. This is the one I think I swam away from in the beginning. It could be. Let's eat my crab. Give me some more room. And I'm going to drop the binoculars. I mean, you can drop items in your boat. I wouldn't recommend it. You'll have problems with it sinking sometimes. It's not always a good bet to be like, I'm gonna load up my boat and head on out. No. You will most likely sink and die a horrible, awful stagnant death. Yeah, this is definitely the place I was because shit is missing. Where did my boat? Okay. Last thing I want to do is like look around and end up getting hit by oh, look. See? Right there. Oh no. Okay, this is neat. This is kind of neat. I mean, are there any other sharks by? Because these black tips, unless they've changed it, again, do not attack you. I mean, could be wrong. Don't take my word for it like I'm some bit of a programmer or nothing. But the last couple of times I played, they are strictly just there to bug the living schnizer out of you. I actually need to drop my shit off before I come out to this one. So let's dump my crap off. Because we're gonna be bringing this back to the main island that I am on. The important stuff, like the extra buckets and binoculars, that can all stay on this island. I give 2 craps about that stuff. It's fairly useless to me. And if you can't tell with stuff in your boat, you paddle 1,000 times slower. It weighs you down or something. I don't really understand, but nevertheless, I really hope that's not like cutting out my video when my screen turns black. Don't know, don't care. We'll figure it out momentarily. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the island because there's my land bridge from the first episode. Alright, let's dump useless shit like flares, binoculars, all that can go straight to hell. What up, flare? This is the first island I dumped another flare on too. I remember that. Vitamins. It's for sicknesses. If I get like sick or stay out in the rain or haven't slept in too long, I mean that actually affects you, which is I'm fairly impressed with the fact that they did that. I mean, I'd like to keep these buckets, but I mean, some things are more important than others. Alright, binoculars. F off! Alright, let's go back out. I mean, hopefully I'll see that little bit of bubbly again. That is not... Yeah, it is. Okay, let's show this to you. Okay. Black tip shark. Black tip reef shark. Where'd you go, buddy? Hey, come on. You don't do nothing. You're swimming at you. Bam! Oh, by the way, with the flippers, you cook it across this water. Like, you are just as fast as any of these fucking sharks. But yeah, black tips do nothing. I think they're like a food source. Because I have not been attacked by one yet. Like here, this is my back to it. Swimming around backwards. Howdy doody. Hey buddy. You gonna do nothing to me? Not a damn thing. You there just to make music, make me nervous? Like hold on, I'll put my ass to you. Come on, take a nibble. Take a nibble. Just take your little nibble. Go for it. See nothing. I think, yeah, basically they just knock the piss out of your boat, annoy the hell out of you, and are a food supply. Other than that, barely Nancy. I'm gonna call it the Nancy shark from now on. There was some bubbles over here that seem to have here they are. Okay, let's get out my machete. Okay, it looks like there is. Yeah, okay, this boat was hidden. I hate when they do that. There's usually like one or two. Oh, that's weird. Things in here. Not much generally. Usually there's something on this wall. Go away, Archer. Can't get to you right now. It's getting really dark. I'm gonna have a hard time seeing anything in here. Matter of fact, I can't see shit. Yeah, they did really good with making these the shit hard to see. Well, this is unfortunate. I wanted to. Of course, it's empty. I'm probably gonna cut this out and bring it back when it's daytime, when I can actually see, because yeah, with the not liking of the flashlight. And here in the first episode, I complained about not having having a flashlight, saying it's fucking useless and not wanting it. And now I'm recording an episode, and I can't see anything. Put my foot in my mouth right now. I check my life, make sure I'm not like dying or anything. At least there's my original water bottle. But if that's the case, then I think this bitch is down here somewhere. It probably rolled off into the abyss, because that would be my luck normally. Came out here, knocked a bunch of shit down. Wait a minute. Yeah, because I'm a moron. What was I talking about that shit earlier with not being able to see? Flare, you can check out what's underneath. So let's do that. Let's get out there. Try to find that. I think I see the bubbles right there. See the bubbles right there, right there. Don't forgive me for that. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. All right. We got some bubbles. Come out here. Let's get my flare going. Okay, I thought this would help with vision. Okay, it does a little. It does a little. I mean, I can't bitch too much. I still can't see for beans. Oh, there's the toolbox. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Axes are always useful. And there's usually something in the front. Not always, but sometimes there is. There's a console that I can't fucking see, apparently. There we go. And there's nothing in it. That's a shame. Well, we need to get out of here before I fucking drown. And we will get back to the... or we won't get back to the life raft. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is successful adventure. That axe I first found in the beginning, kind of burnt through it making my bed and house and all that good jazz, and I definitely needed a new one. So that's good. Sweet. What do we got in the inventory? A bunch of crap. Wait, it said it's invincible? Could save your life or scare away predators. So this thing runs forever. Ah, I swear to God, sometimes I'm retarded. Let's sparklers. Anyways, good lord. So I need to make it back to my place, which as was 60. So I'm assuming it's that one. We're gonna take this risk, and oh wait. Another reason why I'm here is I need rocks, like at least 4, because I'm gonna need to make other stuff later. And rocks, I've noticed, are a very like rare and valuable resource here. Like, once you're out of rocks, you're boned. You ain't making any more fire pits. You're not making any more tools. You're making squat. There's a big old crab sitting there. Rocks. Right, and hey man, I don't know if we get some rock. You got that rock? Yes. It's a big rock. So big. You smoking on that for 4 hours. Please don't sue me. Alright, we got our rocks. I'm gonna head back to 60. Well, it's the direction of 60, considering that is supposedly my home. Like I said, normally, like, trying to traverse without a compass is pretty much impossible. I mean, you can, but trying to find your way through and back, again, we're gonna save, because I still never trust anything. I always feel like I'm just gonna get boned as soon as I go out into the ocean, because that's how it always happens. So, time for another long-ass ride back to my island. I get with those weird little splashes, like, I think it's my graphics card, or, I mean, I don't have the best setup, so, which is good. If anybody watching this, you don't need to have an awesome rig to play this game. It does get a little choppy sometimes, but you can turn the graphics down and jam on it. I'm running mine at, like, just high, not like max or ultra or nothing like that. Just because it's a little easier on the compression software for my video capture. Like I said, my first video I did Town of Salem, and unfortunately the whole thing was pretty choppy, shoddy. If I were to be blunt, it was shit. It just a crap video. I mean, I'm not gonna blame anybody but myself. It's what happens when you try to do something on like this on like 8-year-old equipment. It's possible, but it's not going to come out anywhere near the quality you hope for. This is my island. Look, trees floating in water. No wonder. At least my island's kind of obvious to guess. I don't know. A lot of you probably sitting there saying it's like, yeah, nice filler section. I know. Trying to cover up for lack of content with just rambling and babbling. Oh, I hear my roommate up and moving around. Who knows? He might pop in and say hello. Let's hope not. No, I'm just playing. Alright, almost back to the island without a shark attack. Again, it's not really bad, good, or anything that bothers me. Shark attacks would be nice just for the action. One man, one knife, one shark. This summer is something people don't give a crap about. So there's supposedly something down here, which I think I've already checked. Yeah, this was that first I wanted to make sure. Look at it. The moon looks good, and the reflection on the water is pretty legit. It's a little choppy right now just because I'm recording, but I don't have no $4,000 set up like some of these other tubers do. Now, oh look. Oh, just my luck. Try to record a video. It turns fucking nighttime when I go out. And it's bright sunshiny day when I come back and get ready to end it. F my stranded life. But we got a boat motor now. I think I just punched my camera. My bad. No, not a boat motor, but we got a fuel tank now to go with our motors. We got 2 of them bad boys. So we got some vitamins, an infinite flare. I'd really like to know if this thing is infinite or not. I'm going to use this as a lighting source in my house then. Straight up. I don't know if my mic picked that up, and if it did, it probably was awful. Yeah, there we go. Like a damn discotheque in my house. It works for me. I literally have been playing this game for this long, not even knowing that those things lasted infinitely. Like seriously, I have no clue whatsoever. This is weird, trying to look at the camera and still move around. I think there's water in front of me. It's where I keep my food. Yes. Goodbye, crab. Dump you off in the water. What other shit did we get? Oh yeah, more rocks for tools, which is completely and utterly necessary. And oh, excuse me. Good Lord. Not have any coffee today, so I'm a little slacking. Dragging by. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing any like sharks or anything out right now. You okay? Oh yeah. This shit again. Yeah, like seriously, if anybody else has had this, leave a comment. Tell me if there's any way around it, or if I just gotta like move islands, because I mean this blows. It's funny looking, but it blows. Alright, let me get back to my island and whatnot. I'm gonna save it. Successful trip to another island today. On that note, I'm gonna end this one here. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. Next episode, I'm going to try to hopefully find one of these ocean fortresses that they implemented. They've got these big things that look like atolls. Basically, it's a smorgasbord for scrap and loot and stuff to find and salvage. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that one later on today. As well, I'll be running into a couple other games. We're going to do some Spin the Bros and an H1Z1 later on today as well, now that we can actually record this stuff. And hopefully we'll keep this going. Alright?